Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Classes for all abilities are available throughout DuPage County. Tai Chi, exercise for life, exercise for you.
Good morning, everybody. Bring your hands up and gently tap just below your collarbone. And if you're watching this on YouTube, remember to like this video, to subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell to get notifications of new uploads. Subscribing to our YouTube channel helps a great deal, as does liking and commenting on our videos and watching our videos. Middle of the sternum. And the side of your ribs. And loose and relax, swing. Loose and relaxed as you help promote that circulation. And today we'll be doing Tai Chi, Qigong, Shibashi. Well, it's looking like I'm going to have to move inside.
And bring your arms to a rest. Turn your weight, let your arms swing on. Nice and loose. Bring your hands in, smaller back on the opposite side, inside the shoulder. And take your arms out, returning to just the waist. Keep turning that waist, letting your arms swing up. Yeah, then bring your weight to a. So technically, thunderstorms are a contraindication to doing Tai Chi and Qigong exercises. But let's do some basic stuff to get started. We'll see how things go. Because when there's thunderstorms and lightning, it means that there's a lot of disturbed chi in the atmosphere, and you don't really want to be bringing that disturbed energy into your body. Now, that is mitigated a little bit by the fact that I'm indoors. So we'll see how things go before we get to Shibashi. Okay. So take your head to one shoulder, roll it down around to the shoulder without tilting it back across. Exhale around. Inhale. Exhale. In. One more. Change direction, head to the shoulder. Draw it down around to the shoulder without tilting it back. Cross the exhale round. Inhale. Exhale. In. One more. And bend your knees, let your arms hang down in front of you. Again, loose and relax and roll. Change direction. One. Get straighten up. And so one of the things that we can do because of the storms out there is keep our Qigong to more physical aspects rather than energetic aspects. Okay? Because of that disturbed chi in the atmosphere, we can still do some physical stuff that doesn't rely on energy movement as much as it normally works. So palms together in front of you. Bring your hands up. Open your palms towards you. Roll around the small finger. Bring the backs of the hands together. Bring the elbows up. Take the fingers. Now roll around the index. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. and change direction. So going around the index finger, open your palms towards your center. Bring the backs of the hands together, bring the hands up. Roll the fingers towards you over the top and rotate around the small and bring them. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you move. Inhale. Exhale. One. And now put your hands on your pelvis. Keep your head still, keep your head upright. And circle your. One more. Change direction. I'm still hearing thunder. One. And now if you choose, you can bring your feet closer together or any distance apart, whatever works best for you. And circle your toes. 1. Change direction. 1. And then bring your feet as close together as you're safe and comfortable. And rub your knees a little bit. Rest your hands above your knees, fingers inwards, and remember the hands are just resting here. They're not applying any pressure. And bend. And straight. One more. Straighten up and keeping yourself safe and comfortable. Take one foot and rotate your arm. One more. Change direction. One. Change feet. And again, keep yourself safe and comfortable. Rotate your arm. One. Change direction. One. Yeah. Okay. So I'm still hearing thunder out there. So I want to keep working on some more of the physical aspects of Qigong rather than the energetic aspect. Because I know of you, a lot of you are in the Chicago area, so you have the same thing going on that I do, with that disturbed energy in the atmosphere. All right, so whether you're sitting or standing is fine. But if you're standing, ideally put your feet wider than shoulder width apart. And we're going to do some silk reeling. Right hand is on the small of your back. Left hand is out to the side. So bring your left hand into your shoulder. Curl the fingertips out, reach out to the side. Turn it. Hold on. Inhale as your hand comes in. Exhale as it reaches. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. And change hands. So left hand on the small of your back. Right hand. Again, bring your hand into your shoulder. So your fingertips curl in and away. Trying to keep your hand parallel with the floor as it goes up. Inhale as your hand comes in. Exhale as you reach. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Yeah. I remain wider path. And let's do the dish circulation exercise. So again, right hand on the small back, left hand out. Remember, your left hand is going to face the ceiling all the time. So we go left to right, take it underneath our arm, circle out to the left side, left to right in front of the face, over the head and back to the inhale on the first circle. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And so if you're comfortable with your balance, you want to try and make the circles as big as you can. You want to add the eyes and the head in. Watch your hand as it moves. One. Yeah. Left hand slowly back. Right hand back. So right to left. Underneath itself. Right to left in front of the face. Over your head and back. Inhale. On the first. Exhale. On. Inhale. Exhale. One. So every exercise that we do involves some degree of energetics in it. Because our energy channels flow around our body and our body is dependent on energy, anything that we do with it has an energetic aspect, but it depends how big that energetic aspect is. So if we were to do Shibashi today, Shibashi is all about energy. And so that would not be a good thing to do, to try and cultivate and work on our energy with this disturbed energy in the atmosphere. So most of these self-breathing exercises are mainly physical exercises. And so these are okay to do. Now, is there some energetic aspect to them? Yes, you can't, there's nothing that you can do that doesn't have it. But it's about how much there is, okay? And for the most part, these have like a low level of energetic aspect to them, okay? So we've done silk reeling, we've done the dish. Next, let's do removing the helmet. And so we bring our feet into the natural stance, so feet shoulder width apart, so straight forward, back up straight, up forward. Now, the most important aspect of this is how much you turn your weight. The more you turn your weight, the less there is to do with your hands, okay? So put your right hand palm down in front of you. Your left hand palm up above the right. So turn to your right with your left hand up. Now all belly button, turn to your left. Bring your left hand over your head, palm up, turn your right hand palm up, turn forward, and change the hands. Good, now turn to the right, turn to the left, reach the right hand up, turn to the right, bring your right hand over your head, left hand palm up, and your hands change as you turn forward. Good, turn to the left. Inhale as you turn to your right. Turn to your left. Bring your hand over your head. Exhale as you turn forward. Still exhaling as you turn to your right. Inhale as you turn to your left. Turn to your right. Over the head. Exhale, turn forward. And the hands shift. Turn forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, all this here is waist movement. one more. And bring your hand down. So we usually do, and we have done this morning, the dish circulation with these big motions. You can also do the dish circulation and swallow circles the nest with much smaller motion. And this is the teacher that I learned this from calls these the teacup exercises. His analogy is that you're holding a saucer with a teacup in your hand, and obviously you're not going to drop it. And so this is a much smaller exercise. And so you want to imagine almost that you're stood inside a phone box with this, okay? So you can put your left hand with your palm out as if you're holding that dish or that saucer and the cup. And so you're going to take that behind you. Again, you want to turn your waist, and then you're going to keep it in, but turn the hand, bring it over your head and round and back. And so it's this smaller, I can't think of the word now. And you sort of have to figure out how your waist moves, because everybody's a little different on this one. So I go to the right here, and as I come in and down, I go to the left. Spiraling, that's the word I was looking for. So it's like this spiraling motion where you spiral up and you spiral down. So keeping yourself upright all the way through and trying as best as you can to keep that cup and saucer flat, which is really difficult to do. One. Get change. So again, take that hand palm up, take it underneath itself, circle around in front of your face, take it over the head and neck, under the arm, over the head. And this is really how to bring range of motion into particularly your shoulders, your elbows, and your wrists. And of course, it's a little mentally challenging as well. One. Change hands. And now let's do the same but in reverse direction. So we're going to reach up, we're going to take it over the head, bring it forward, bring it down, under the arm, and up. Feel this spiraling motion. It goes out to the side, over the head, under the arm. And so the tighter you can keep this in, the trickier it is, so the better the motion that you get. So my waist movement changes in this one depending on how tight I'm trying to get it in. And so you just have to allow your waist to move as your hands get and change. So now we have the right hand palm up. So we reach out, almost reaching over to the left side. We're keeping it in. We turn to the right, bring it over the head. See, like I want to turn forward here and up. So sometimes I'll do this little turn back. And sometimes I don't. Really tricky, at least for me, bringing my hands down and trying to keep my palm up. Like I can sort of keep it up, but here it's like I don't have enough range of motion. The range of motion is certainly a lot better than it was. One. And shake your arms out a little bit. That can be tough going on the shoulders, especially if you're one of those people that carries a lot of tension in their shoulders and like picks their shoulders up to do everything. You want to try and keep your shoulders down and relax as much as you can. Okay, so those are some of the silk reeling exercises that we have. And some of them are mentally challenging as to figure out how to do them. So I thought we'll continue that mental challenge a little bit this morning. Let me come a little closer. Hi, Chris. I haven't quite finished yet. Okay, so we're going to do some cross lateral exercises, stimulating the left and the right brain. Okay, so for the first one, you're going to put both hands out in front of you. You're going to stick your thumb up on one hand and you're going to point at it with the other hand. And then just very easily, you just switch your hands. So you've got your thumb up and you're pointing at it. It's important that the thumb on the hand pointing is down. So you're moving your thumb and your index finger. And you just switch back and forth. Now, this sometimes takes a little while to get going and to get figured out, and that's okay, because as you're doing that, you're building new connections in the brain, and that helps to keep your brain healthy. So challenge your brain with new activities. And just switch back and forth. There's no rush, but you want to try and get that coordinated movement of both happening at the same time so that you build those connections between the left and the right brain. Good. And shake your hands out a little bit. Good. Hands out again. Thumb up again. But this time, you're going to put your pinky finger out. Okay? And again, the thumb on the pinky finger is down, and you just switch. And again, there's no rush. Your goal is to get those connections working. And so you may have to start with these slowly and like do one and then do the other and work it slowly until you start to merge them together and get that coordination of the left and the right brains working together. And you slip back and forth. So this is the sort of thing that you can do when you've got a couple of minutes to spare. The grocery line, the checkout line of the grocery store. You stood around waiting for something and you've been swinging your arms and you want to do something else. Shake those arms out. Hey, a little. Okay. Right. Let's try one more this morning. This one is called 5 and 1. You have 5 fingers in one hand and 1 finger in the other hand. And you just switch. Now, different people will find these at different levels of difficulty. So what one person finds difficult, somebody might find easy. And then it's likely to be vice versa. So we all have ones that will come to us pretty easily and others that take some time and take some work. Okay, so there's 3 cross-lateral exercises for you. Thumb and index, thumb and pinky, 5 and 1.